Welcome to SciFic Adventures, where nature's shadows come alive. What if the most powerful predator in the forest isn't chasing you, but watching in silence from the tree line? Today, we follow the trail of Earth's largest wolves, apex predators that shape entire ecosystems. If you're drawn to the wild, the unknown, and the extraordinary, like this video and subscribe now. Let's step quietly into their world. It starts with a sound, not a growl, not a howl, just the faintest breath of movement through the frozen wind. Somewhere in the boreal vastness, a shadow moves, 6 feet long, 170 pounds, eyes locked forward with centuries of instinct. The largest wolves on Earth aren't legends, they're real, and they're still out there, stretching across the frozen plains of Canada, deep into the wilds of Eurasia, and cutting silently through the northern forests. They hunt, they adapt, and they endure. In the heart of Yellowstone, elk herds scatter not at sound, but at presence. They know who's watching. The Mackenzie Valley Wolf, the largest known wolf subspecies, can weigh up to 175 pounds. Its thick coat, rounded features, and stocky frame are made for the harshest terrain. And its lungs? Built for the thin air of high-altitude forests. But they're not the only giants of the wild. In the frigid tundra of Russia, Tundra wolves track caribou with military precision, selecting the weak, the old, the vulnerable. And in the Alaskan interior, the Yukon wolf flanks silently with a black and gray blur before collapsing a moose with surgical force. These wolves are not just survivors, they are the architects of balance in their ecosystems. Subscribe and like the video to stay on the trail with us. Let's test what you've learned. Take a second before each answer. Pause the video and say your answer in the comment section. Question 1. Which wolf subspecies is considered the largest by weight and size? A. Tundra wolf, B. Mackenzie Valley wolf, C. Eurasian wolf, D. Alaskan interior wolf. Answer B. Question 2. Which wolf is known for hunting elk in Yellowstone National Park? A. Great Plains wolf, B. Eurasian wolf, C. Mackenzie Valley wolf, D. Ethiopian wolf. Answer C. Mackenzie Valley wolf. The hunter in the trees. It was late October in northern Alaska. The sun barely rose above the trees. A wildlife photographer set up camp near a frozen ridge to observe moose migration. At first he saw nothing, but around dusk he noticed the silence. Too silent. The snow undisturbed, the wind still, then a flicker. Black fur just at the edge of sight. He was being watched. For 2 hours the Alaskan interior wolf circled his camp, unseen but felt. These wolves don't rush. They test, they calculate. When the man finally lit a flare, the shadows retreated. But that night, he didn't sleep. Not a sound, not a whisper, only the knowing that he'd been studied by something far more patient than fear itself. If you're enjoying the story and want to support the channel, check out the official SciFic Adventures merch store. We've got gear that probably won't save you from a 60-foot drop, but at least you'll look good while running from danger. The last breath of the plains. Before the fences, before the highways, there were only horizons. And across the American plains, the Great Plains wolf ruled. Standing 6.5 feet long, it moved across the grasslands in small, tight-knit packs. Not numerous, but lethal. Then came steel traps, rifles, and expansion. By the mid-1900s, these wolves were nearly gone. Only a few remnants lingered near the Canadian border. Their numbers today still struggle against the noise of man. But on rare nights beneath a full moon, a single howl echoes across Montana, a reminder of what once was, and what might yet return. Quiz time. Let's keep the mind sharp. Question 3. Which wolf species is known for surrounding and studying prey before attacking? A. Alaskan interior wolf, B. Great Plains wolf, C. Tundra wolf, D. Eurasian wolf. Answer A. Alaskan interior wolf. Question 4. Which wolf nearly vanished from the U.S. due to overhunting and trapping? A. Tundra, wolf, B. Mackenzie Valley, wolf, C. Eurasian wolf, D. Great Plains wolf. Answer D. Great Plains wolf. The air in northern Russia is razor thin and colder than memory. But here, the Eurasian wolf thrives. With a slender body and a short, rugged coat, it weaves between birch forests and frozen lakes. And unlike others, this wolf adapts to scarcity. It eats rodents, lizards, even frogs. In Sweden, a farmer once returned to his barn to find not a single sheep left. No blood, no mess, just scattered prints in the snow. And silence. That was the mark of a Eurasian wolf, swift, precise, and gone before daylight. They call them ghosts on the tundra. With thick fur painted in gray, rust, and ash, tundra wolves are built for invisibility. From 50 yards out, they vanish behind trees. They don't chase. They wait. They pick the weakest, and they never lose. In the boreal forests of Russia, hunters have spoken of cold mornings where the snow moves against the wind. No tracks, no sound, just the undeniable feeling of being followed. One trapper wrote, "I never saw it, but I know what watched me, and it was bigger than anything I've seen before." Let's close in on the final truths. Question 5. Which wolf adapts its diet to include frogs and rodents? A. Mackenzie Valley Wolf. B. Alaskan Interior Wolf. C. Eurasian Wolf. D. Great Plains Wolf. Answer C. Eurasian Wolf. Question 6. What subspecies is often referred to as ghosts on the tundra? A. Eurasian Wolf. B. Tundra Wolf. C. Great Plains Wolf. Answer B. Tundra Wolf. D. Yukon Wolf. Answer B. Tundra Wolf. So what makes a predator truly legendary? It isn't just size, it's silence, patience, intelligence. The largest wolves in the world didn't earn their title through dominance, but endurance. Through ice, through extinction, through everything humanity threw at them. They're still here, watching, their paws pressed lightly into the snow, but their legacy leaves a deeper mark. If this journey stirred something in you, a sense of wonder, fear, or respect, like the video, subscribe to SciFic Adventures and explore the shadows with us again. And remember, our merch store is just a click away. Until next time, stay wild, stay curious, and never walk alone in the dark.